Thunderhoof was no ordinary buffalo, he was the largest and most powerful buffalo in the entire herd. His dark brown fur was so thick that it shimmered like a midnight sky, and his mighty horns curved gracefully, making him a truly imposing sight. Thunderhoof was known for his wisdom and leadership among the buffalo. He had seen many seasons come and go, and his experience was revered by the younger members of the herd. He often stood at the forefront of their migration, leading them to fresh grazing lands and safe watering holes. One year, as summer turned to fall, Thunderhoof sensed a change in the air. The leaves on the trees began to change their colors, and the wind whispered secrets of the approaching winter. He knew it was time for the herd to make their long journey south to find shelter and warmth for the cold months ahead. With a powerful bellow, Thunderhoof gathered the herd together. He spoke to them with a deep and reassuring voice, "My fellow buffalo, the time has come to embark on our annual migration south. Winter approaches, and we must find a place where the grass remains green, and the snow is not too deep. Follow me, and we shall face the challenges ahead as one united herd." The buffalo trusted Thunderhoof's judgment and wisdom. They began their journey, their powerful hooves stirring up dust as they moved in unison across the vast prairie. Days turned into weeks as they journeyed through rolling hills, crossed swift rivers, and endured biting winds. One day, as they reached the foothills of the towering Rocky Mountains, they faced their greatest challenge yet. A sudden snowstorm swept in, blanketing the landscape in a thick layer of snow. The younger buffalo began to panic, unsure of which direction to go. He knew that panic would only lead to disaster. With a steady gaze and a reassuring bellow, he guided the herd up the slopes of the mountains, where they found shelter in a rocky alcove. There, they huddled together, sharing their warmth and protecting one another from the biting cold. As the days passed and the storm raged on, Thunderhoof continued to provide guidance and comfort to his fellow buffalo. He knew that they were safe in the mountains, but they would have to wait out the storm before they could continue their journey south. Finally, after days of waiting, the storm subsided, and the snow began to melt. Thunderhoof led the herd down from the mountains and resumed their migration. They eventually found a lush valley where the grass was still green, and there they settled for the winter. Throughout the cold months, Thunderhoof's leadership and wisdom kept the herd safe and well-fed. When spring arrived, and the snow began to melt, they continued their journey, following their great leader once more. Thunderhoof's legacy as a wise and powerful buffalo lived on, passed down through the generations of the herd. His story became a legend among the buffalo of the American West, a reminder that in the face of adversity, strength, wisdom, and unity could lead them through even the harshest of winters.